or good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you may be. And a quick note, as we will repeat a few times tonight, about something that has been paramount in my mind and heart over the last 16 months, but quite frankly, the last 11 years. The National MS Society is a collective of passionate individuals who want to do something about MS now, to move together towards a world free of multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis is comprised of unpredictable and often disabling flare-ups of the central nervous system. Such flare-ups disrupt the flow of information within the brain and between the brain and the body. The National MS Society is the largest private funder of MS researchers in the world, investing more than $1 billion to date. MS stops people from moving, but the National MS Society exists to make sure that MS doesn't. To contact the National MS Society, please call 1-800-344-4867. Once again, 1-800-344-4867. Or go to their website at nationalmssociety.org. Also, as I did last year, I will be taking part in the Walk MS 2022 at Ridley Creek State Park in Media, Pennsylvania tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. The walk site will open at 9. We are raising money for this in the National MS Society through a Venture to a Cure's fundraising page at rebrand.ly/a venture to a cure. Once again, rebrand.ly/a venture to a cure. And tonight, until 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific, any money that is raised through rebrand.ly/a venture to a cure up to $1,000 total will be matched. So again, rebrand.ly/a venture to a cure. Thank you. Thank you to all of you who have donated money to this amazing organization or have even gone to the National MS Society to learn more about demyelination and multiple sclerosis. It touches me and over the 1 million people in this country who have multiple sclerosis in so many ways. And we appreciate all of you. And on that,
it's time to talk.
Fridays are always about a conversation about anything and everything. But tonight, we're going to talk about something I'm doing tomorrow. Raising money for the National MS Society. I'm doing the Walk MS 2022 in Media tomorrow at 10 a.m. We're going to talk about that walk, but we're also going to do a little bit of a telethon this evening. Anybody who donates money to rebrand.ly/a venture to a cure tonight through 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific, will be matched up to $1,000. We're going to do that tonight because the National MS Society is a very important foundation, a very important organization that helps people and their families with multiple sclerosis do anything in this life. We are much further along the way with multiple sclerosis than we have ever been. And it's through the work of the National MS Society and our doctors and universities in this country and around the world. So again, rebrand.ly/a venture to a cure, because that's always worth a conversation about anything and everything. This is the Venture Forward, VF Talks. Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you may be, and welcome to VF Talks. I'm JV, and there is no cantankerous Triceratops behind me. I think he's answering calls right now. Taking phone calls from everybody and anyone to help an incredible cause in that of the National MS Society. And tomorrow is going to be a very exciting day doing the Walk MS 2022, but I figure we talk about that tonight with all of you and having a conversation about anything and everything. But the question is, who wins the door prize tonight? On YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and also through our rebrand.ly/adventure to a cure page for the Walk MS. And that is going to belong to Sammy Superstar, who says, hi everyone on YouTube. It's good to see you this evening, Sammy. Hope you are doing well. We also have Brad, but we also have this awesome fun things. And awesome fun things. When I think of that, I don't know what you mean by awesome. Could it be Matt Haas?
Hey, everybody. Hello, hello, hello.
How are you?
I am fabulous. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Great, 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 great. I'm a little bit tired.
A little bit tired.
I was moving 40-pound bags of rocks today.
40 pounds of rocks.
Yeah, I bought 7 40-pound bags of rocks at Home Depot and put them around my property.
Now, I think the question that I don't think is the most, how did you transport the 40 pounds of rocks? Was your car able to hold 40 pounds of rocks?
No problem. No problem. And then when I got them out, I put them all on one hand and just sort of balanced them over.
Well, yeah, that's class. It's really just
easy peasy.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Although I left my cell phone on the shelf. I checked out, got the rocks in the car, drove off, and I'm like, why is the radio on? And usually my podcast kick on automatically through the Bluetooth. I'm like, uh-oh. So I parked, went back in, got the phone off the shelf, and then hightailed it out of there.
We got Brad who says, hi, Matt. Great seeing you. Felt like I haven't seen you in 14 minutes.
Yeah, how about it?
Special shout out to Brad and Nicole who made the night's first donation of $50. Thank you. That is being matched tonight. That's why you see down below me, along the phone number, along with the website, we have a little ticker with the matching $50 out of 1,000. So there's still $950 that can be raised tonight that will be matched. So again, rebrand.ly/adventure to our cure.
Gotcha. Excellent.
And then with the not seeing you in 14 minutes, I think that joke is getting overused today.
Well, my super terrific awesome show ended. I still have the scroll of the old show up there. I'll have to maybe deal with that, maybe not. Depends how the mood strikes me.
You also got the wonderful emoji that is part of the super terrific fun awesome show. Super terrific awesome show's logo. There it is. There it is.
Do you know the name of this emoji?
Super terrific awesome?
No. The formal name of this emoji is awesome.
Awesome.
This is the graphical representation of awesome.
So if I type the word awesome, it's going to pop up with that.
Yeah, I do. I like it. And if you look closely, this logo is on my course, my Be Awesome on YouTube course. I have this represented. It's really teeny tiny, but if you look closely, it's there. And when it's also my, what do you call it? My little avatar, like, you know those little icons in the tab of the browser? What's that called? That's called a...
Not a thumbnail. It's something else.
There's a special
Not an
term.
icon.
Yeah. Anyway, if you go to allthingsyoutube.com, you look at the browser tab, it's a green version of this little... Anyway, I think I'm so clever, but really I'm just a big geek.
So if you type in green awesome, you should get a green version of the awesome emoji.
If YouTube's doing its job correctly, it should. You know, I might have to show up there and teach them how to code. No, I'm just kidding.
You hear that? You hear that, Google? You hear that, YouTube? We have someone who's willing to program over there for you.
Yeah, if you need someone to properly tune your search results to return this graphic when someone types green awesome, I'm your man.
Search engine optimization, I got it. I got it covered. All that.
My.
Why was this week crazy?
Don't know. I don't know. Things were kind of nuts on my end.
So it wasn't nuts over here as well. It was nuts over for you too.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Everybody who's watching, if things were nuts for you this week, let us know in the comments. Type a 1 or say nuts or something.
It was bananas.
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 Thank you, Gwen. Appreciate it. Now I'm gonna have to run a half marathon holding one for about 6 miles.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for the banana. Can you get me another one? You have to run 6 miles back,
right.
Pick it up, run 6
That's
miles.
right.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, the ICO. Yeah. Yep.
And Sammy's having a nutso week as well. There you go.
Totally.
That's at least 3. Anyone else who's had a nuts week or a week that's been a little crazy, let us know in the comments. Put nuts or 1 up there.
I don't know if you know this. I don't think anyone knows this. I barely know it. But after this stream, I'm streaming again.
What?
I'm going to be a guest on Living with Disabilities channel. And they have questions about streaming studios and second streaming studios. So I guess I can speak to that pretty well. So
Sammy likes the new hairstyle. He also says in capital letters, "What?" Paraphrasing.
I did. Are you referring to me? Who are you referring to, Sammy?
Well, I think, the multiple streams in one day and just back to back Haas.
I did get my hair cut this morning. I don't think that's what he's talking about, though.
Well, he does like the new hairstyle. He did say
it could be is he talking about you? No, he's talking about you.
Oh, me? With this little thing that I just,
That's the Clark Kent curl right there.
All right. Well, thank you.
He pays extra for that.
I do. I mean, it was just a little extra time with the gel this afternoon. Like, and Stuart says, "These nuts." There you go.
Yeah, there you go. I can dig it.
The old refrain. These nuts. I don't know where it started. Not these nuts. I am going back to just the craziness of this week. Last week was crazy because I was going for the infusion. That was last Thursday, right? And then we get to Friday and everything seemed all right. And then through the weekend, things were a little bit kludgy, if you will. But like this week, it looked like I just couldn't get out of my darn way. It's just... Ugh.
Oh, someone likes my new glasses. Look at that.
Sammy does.
Thank you. I think they go down my face too much, but I'm just going to get used to it, because the other ones were thinner. So they don't go down the cheek as much. But, I mean, hey, big nerdy glasses, that's me. So I'm kind of a new man, JV. Like, I have new pants. I bought new shirts, new blue shirts to be on camera because, I don't know if you realize that I typically wear a blue shirt, at least on the Monday show. Yeah, and I got new glasses. I got a new watch, and I'm kind of a new. I'm reinventing myself. I'm like the old Matt, but just a smidge more.
And I would say more aerodynamic because it looks like you lost more weight there, sir.
I might have.
Sammy tested out a new time and people enjoyed it. So he's doing his audience analysis and looks like he found a time slot that works.
Cool. Oh, are they? I thought.
What happened?
Did someone say Dr. Elo's in the house?
No. He said they look like Dr. Elo's one.
Oh, these glasses? Okay, cool. Cool. Well, hey, there was a bit of a mix up with these because I bought 2 new pairs of glasses. These are computer glasses, so they only work with things that are 19 inches away from my face. So if it's closer or further, it's all blurry. But anyway, I got another pair that have the progressive lenses, so I can see close up, and I got them. I put them on. Everything was blurry. I'm like, this cannot be right. And I originally thought that the progressives were just too high. Like maybe there was only a little sliver of far away, but no, they were totally jacked. So I got on the chat support with Warby Parker. That's where these are from. I love Warby Parker. And I was like, can't see out of my glasses. And she's like, all right, let me check. She goes, oh, yeah, I see what we did. We messed that up. I'm going to put a rush order through. You send us the old ones back. So, oh, I got something else to share too.
Stuart's deeming you Haas 2.0.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm fully worth a whole number roll up.
So 1.1, 1.5.
Yeah, I think I'm. Anyway.
3.11 for work groups. What are we talking? Brad asks, anyone know a good cream to help with beard growth? Mine doesn't grow anymore.
I started growing mine out and realized I have gray hair in the beard area. So I'm like, oh, I'm not playing that game. But okay. Fun story. Are you ready for a restore faith in humanity story?
I am definitely up for a restore faith in humanity story, without question.
All right.
Should I go to solo for you on this?
Sure, you can go
let's
solo.
do it. There you go.
So, like my co-host Brenda often says, I was sitting at home minding my own business. That's how she usually starts her story. And then something happens. Well, something happened. So I get the doorbell rings. I'm like, well, that's weird. Doorbell hardly ever rings. Packages just sort of show up, and they don't usually do that. So I go down there, and I see someone holding a package. I'm like, oh, I must have to sign for something or whatever. So I open it up, and there's this young lady there, and she's holding a blue little box that I know to be the Warby Parker box because I've been buying these all my life. And I'm like, and she doesn't have like a UPS uniform on, didn't have a FedEx uniform. And she goes, I got your mail by accident. This is your package. I'm like, oh, okay. And so I got it. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. She goes, yeah, I'm your neighbor. I'm like, oh, what's your name? She told me your name. I was like, what? I point. I'm like, well, where are you? Kind of thinking she was like maybe 2 houses over, somewhere else on my street. She goes, oh no, I'm from Camp Hill, the next town over.
Oh my God.
She drove my package from the next town over to my house to hand deliver me my package. I was like, let me get this straight. And I repeated what, and she was like, yeah. I'm like, I've got some extra cash. Let me give you some cash just for your trouble. She goes, no, I don't want anything. I'm like, come on, I gotta give you something. Isn't that so?
I was going to make a crass comment, and then I realized how incredible that story is. And like, wow, that she drove from Camp Hill to give you back your glasses.
Now, in fairness, it was probably maybe 15, 20-minute drive, but
that's
I mean,
still a 15 to 20-minute drive. It's not down the street.
And she said, I know what a pain it is when to return something through laser ship. And I'm like, laser ship? What's laser ship? And I look at the label, and it has an LS on it and some funky barcode. So like it had a delivery address on the package, and then over top of it was a laser ship label with the same address on it. So they must subcontract out to this other thing, laser ship, whatever I said it was, laser. And apparently this nice young woman knew what laser ship was, and she knew how much of a pain it is to put in a trouble ticket or whatever, and she decided to run it over. I was just like, that kind of blew me away.
That does restore faith in humanity. That's an incredible story.
I'm like,
and they are really great glasses, sir. Really
I
great clothes.
probably would not. I probably just would have put return to sender and then put it back in the mail. Like, I mean, but maybe I would. I don't know. I think if that happens, I'm gonna pay it forward, and maybe I'm gonna do that next if that happens.
Brad
In the
has a
reverse.
beard, but a nice beard too, but it just stops growing after this point.
Yeah. Well, I wish I had words of wisdom around beards. I just I don't want to look any older. See, that's the problem. When you have beard, facial hair, it can sometimes make you seem older than you are. And I'm at the point in life where I'm trying to look younger than I actually am.
Right.
So,
The reason why I've shaved my beard is because I was wearing a goatee for the longest time because I had all this neck, extra skin and whatnot. And ever since I've lost the weight, I've been all full of like, I gotta shave this, I gotta shave this, I gotta shave this. Brad says, I look way younger without my beard. Haha. And then Sammy asks, can he come on the stream and test out a new lens? He got a lens that's worth $399-ish, and he got it for $60. He wants to see if it's a real deal. They're up there, up there, right?
you can't point
Above
to it.
Matt's,
I
above
can.
Matt's head, not above mine. I got donor information above mine.
And I can read the URL because I have new glasses. How you like
Brad
that?
says I shave my head because I'm balding and I have a sexy beard. I'm 40, and with my beard, I look at least 39 and a half.
Hey, you'll take any advantage you can get.
Take it all. Take it all, man.
I'm gonna be in the wood shop,
Hmm.
going down there, and I was gonna make my Maker's Rock project, which is an album cover made out of wood and other materials, and I was looking at sheet metal because the album I was gonna make is AC/DC's Razor's Edge, which has like a piece of sheet metal ripped open and kind of curled back. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna buy a piece. And I was like, what's the thinnest sheet goods that they have that's metal, not aluminum? Because I think aluminum breaks, it doesn't bend. Anyway, I'm like, okay. I got there and I'm like, oh, this stuff's real thick. Like I'm not gonna be able to get through it. I thought maybe I could get it with metal shears. I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, so I'm not even gonna attempt it. I need like, so 22 gauge was too thick to cut with the metal shears that I have. I would have to get something half as thin as that. Kind of a bummer because I was gonna make this cool piece of artwork, but I don't think I'm going to now.
There's no other way you could do that?
Well, I don't know. Maybe we could use tin foil, but that would look kind of cheap, I think. I don't know. I wanted real metal that I wanted to make it.
When Matt had his mustache in his videos many years ago, when I first found Matt, he was using OBS. I wasn't the biggest fan. Sorry, Matt. LOL. And your mustache is crooked.
I have grown as a streamer, and I have dialed in my delivery and my show prep and my performance. So I'm glad you stuck with me, Sammy.
Good seeing you, Brad. He says, gonna hop off, guys. Enjoyed everything today. Gotta get some food for these kids. I guess I'll feed them. Smiley face. Love all your faces, and everyone have a great weekend. You too, Brad. Have a wonderful weekend, sir.
Thanks for all your support,
And
Brad.
thank you again
He's on
for
my
the
channel,
donation.
He's on this channel. He's all over the place, that Brad.
He is. He is all over the place.
I had the mustache because I had surgery on my lip, and there was a big scar. So the mustache I kept for a month and a half just to kind of hide the scar, and I got rid of it.
And Shala Production says, have a great weekend.
Robert Lee is in the house. His brother's been on his channel often. I like when Josh, his brother, is on the channel as well. He's a cool guy, just like Robert.
He says, and cool new specs.
Oh, you noticed that. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm going to... Now, the question is, should I buy a third pair that's just the far away vision? Because I've got these for computer. I got my progressives on order, and now should I get ones that are just far away? And then should I buy a fourth pair that are far away only and turn black in the sun?
Depends on what kind of deal you can get through Warby Parker. So
they're so cheap. $135. All they are for the lenses and the frames. The lenses and the frames.
Sammy says the only thing is that new lens is f4.2. So it's going to be a zoom lens, but it would be great for outside.
Got it. You need lots of light with that 4.2.
Lots of light.
Bring in the light. Just like a GoPro. GoPros need light. They're thirsty for light.
Thirsty for light.
Aziz, light. When I was on the cruise ship, our head waiter was named Aziz. I like that name because that's from Fifth Element. Do you remember the Fifth Element?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The kid that was falling asleep and then he wasn't using the mirror correctly and it was going dark inside the ruins. And anyway, yeah. Aziz, light. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Sammy says he might join us from outside.
Oh, outside stream.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I got my gimbal set up just in case I feel up for an experiment tomorrow over in media, but I don't think I'll be live streaming tomorrow. I'll do some video from there, but not.
Oh yeah.
Any pictures of Evil Haas with a mustache?
I can go back on the timeline.
Let me do
this while. What year was that? Let's try and.
1979.
Let me see what I got here. That was pre the year that shall not be named. I'll try 2019. I'm gonna scroll through photos here. I'm gonna be a little quiet. So.
Okay. In the meantime, I guess I can talk about the National MS Society once more.
Yeah.
Since we are doing a telethon, so to speak, right?
Sure are, yeah.
Raising money for... Oh, I should get the browser back up. That would help. Raising money for the National MS Society through a Venture to a Cure's fundraising page at rebrand.ly/A Venture to a Cure. As I mentioned earlier, the walk will be tomorrow, April 23rd, in Media, Pennsylvania at 9 a.m. The site opens. The walk starts at 10. Raising money for this walk. They've raised $108,851, and the walk had, for media, had a goal of $80,000. So we are definitely, for the walk, well above the goal. But with respect to the challenge that we're having tonight, we're raising, we have a $1,000 match goal. And every dollar that gets donated through 9 o'clock tonight will be matched up to $1,000. So right now, $50 have been donated, and we have room for 950 more. So again, if you're interested in learning more about multiple sclerosis or donating money, rebrand.ly/A Venture to a Cure. As I move back over here.
Maybe if I'll limit my search just to photos of me. There we go. Well, I don't know. Apple Photos is not the most easy thing to kind of scroll through.
No.
I don't know. I do have photographic evidence of my previous mustache. I will have to find it off the live stream.
Photographic evidence, indeed.
It does exist.
We have proof. There is proof of this. We don't have to go too far in the archives. We can find it.
Maybe I can find it on Facebook faster. See all photos. Your photos. Oh, photos of me. That's what I'll do. Photos of me.
Photos of me.
Let's see, they're all jumbled up. They're like recent, new, recent. It's just like a crapshoot. I don't understand photo searching.
Why can't it be simpler? Why can't you read the, you can guess what the picture is these days. You look at your phone and it looks like a cat. Looks like a fire hydrant.
I'm just going back in time of all photos, not just photos of me. All photos.
All photos.
Now I'm on a mission.
Now you're trying to find any evil picture of anybody with a mustache.
Yeah. How far back am I?
Stuart says you should do a side by side of now and then. Before, after.
Lots of prom
with
pictures.
a mustache, without a mustache.
I can't find it. I will not be able to find it during the show. Sorry about that.
Using OBS, using Ecamm.
I posted my Ecamm question on the Ecamm community Facebook group because I don't know how I, as a co-host, am seeing on the Ecamm interview tab what you are projecting out into the stream.
Right.
When my co-host is on my show, she only sees my camera. She doesn't see the stream feed. How did you get the stream feed in my Ecamm Live interview tab? Do you even know?
I use virtual cam.
No, that's not it.
Magic?
There's got to be some way to do it, and I don't know the answer.
Maybe through Zoom?
It's got to be is there on the interview panel of Ecamm, are there options to change what I see?
There is.
What are those options?
Host view and
show
stream
me,
view.
Can you do a live demo mode and show that option?
I don't know how to control it from the software. I just know from the web, from the Zero client that you would look at.
Host view. Where's the option that says host view?
So let's go to live demo mode.
Yeah. Sorry, folks. I need to know this answer.
Let me go to a different scene so you could see what I'm doing, because that would help.
That's fine. I only see your one monitor.
I can't see. You can't see it. Yeah. Can't see the live demo mode. What's up with that?
I can see live demo mode, but where does it say host view?
Let's see.
Because I heard someone else say that in the chat of the Super Terrific Awesome Show. Someone said, make sure you're on host view. I'm like, what? Where is that option? Is it go to window, go to interview? Is it on there?
Window, interview.
Yeah. Is host view on that panel? Well, that panel's not visible on my screen. But
no, and it's not. It didn't bring up much of anything.
Interview.
Oh, wait, you know what? It's over here.
It's on your. Yeah, there. Yeah. Is host view on this? No.
No. I could click on this gear here. There's this. Allow private chat. Guest link domain. Dark mode logo. Light mode logo. Open graph image. Page title. Turn off audio processing for guests. That's musician mode.
It's in settings. Oh, okay. It must be in settings. So go under edit settings. Or I'm sorry.
Settings?
Ecamm Live settings.
Ecamm Live settings.
Go to Ecamm Live Beta and go to
Preferences?
Yeah. It's got to be there. Host view. Maybe.
Interview?
General. Yeah.
Interview. Guest view is broadcast or host camera.
Ah, that's where it is. Okay. That's where it is.
Yeah.
Why would it ever be not on broadcast? I mean, what use case would you want it?
Don't freaking know.
I'm going to flip over to Ecamm and change that setting.
Glenn, tell us why. Let us know in the comments.
I mean, it's kind of nice they give you an option, but I think they've just defaulted to the wrong one. Okay.
Agreed. You should go back to this. There we go. You're back on. Here we go.
Hot diggity dog.
Hot diggity dog. So
I'm learning, folks. I don't know how riveting this was as far as content for VF Talks, but I hope it was.
Sammy says submit a request, and then Sammy also asks, should I just call into the show? Yeah, I mean, there's the link. I mean, I've been waiting for you. So
We did get the answer, but yeah, you're welcome to come on.
Yeah.
Good. See, I'm learning. I learn something every day. I'm also in that membership class that Stu is doing.
Sammy says, what time do I end? Well, when the conversation ends. Oh, there he is.
Oh, I heard the blink blink.
That's your name here. So we got your name here. We should get your name here on camera because that would be of relative interest, wouldn't it? That's not Paul Burke, though. That's your name here, there. And we'll say, not Paul Burke. There you go. There you go. Can't hear you, though. This is the part of the show where he's just, lip syncing or mouthing, and we have to try to guess what he's saying. This is fun.
Unmute yourself, Robert.
Sounds like 3 words. First word. Cat on a hot tin roof. No.
Remington Steel. Lilu Dallas. Multipass.
Sammy has you hostage. That's right.
Josh is threatening his life.
Josh is threatening your life. Okay. Well, that's scary. Hey, Jamie, how are you? She says, welcome, Robert. Robert says hi, but you won't be able to hear him because, he's still trying to.
Ecamm has its own mute and unmute, doesn't it? Go under the little gear under your icon. No, there actually is no
Laura's on YouTube, says, hello, everyone. How are you? Hey, Laura, how you doing?
Laura, hey, good to see you, Laura.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
there
8,
we
9.
go. There's a voice.
You hear something?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh.
On delay. On massive
as
delay, though.
As far as I know, I hadn't work on my Paul Burke mask, so I'll work on it next time.
Got it.
If people start asking you to play Jackbox, though, how are you going to pull that one off?
Well, as long as they don't say it's like a jackfruit, because I wouldn't know what to do there. Because I don't know of any places that would have one readily available for me to buy. I know I got food puns.
Do you have rights to Dangerous? You want to play Dangerous for? No, never mind. Paul, we love you. We love you,
Dangerously?
Paul. No, Dangerous. The song he plays on every single live stream he has.
I'll have to brush up on my Paul Burke knowledge right there.
Brush up on your Burkeisms.
So, Robert, what is new and exciting with you, my friend?
I gotta clean up my language here. No, I just feel like I've been just kind of like trapped in the office, just because was it last week? No, wait. Yeah, last week I did get a new laptop, so I've been doing a lot of rearrangement in the office just to reconfigure things, and hopefully I can get this to work. And it's just imagine setting up the new office to be a little more efficient with the space in terms of either doing regular admin work, live streaming, editing and stuff. So I've been able to get everything set up here in the office, where before I was in the green screen room, where before you would see some. Actually, I was gonna say like outer space behind me, but right now you just see the famous orange wall behind me.
Okay. Orange wall is good.
But how's the studio coming along there, Matt? I like the updates I get now and then on.
Oh yeah, no, I'm really happy with it. I installed a flood lamp behind the chair, so now there's a glowing green aura coming off of me while I'm sitting down, which would be kind of interesting. And I'm thinking about putting a second one underneath floor firing on the little table I have next to me, so you won't see the light, but you'll see it glowing underneath the nightstand, or not nightstand, the end table. I don't know how that would
Okay.
look. That might be a little too much, but yeah. And I'm working on the sign. I'm doing the All Things YouTube logo sign. That's coming together slowly. This construction of this sign is kind of getting out of control because I had to rig up a 45-degree ramp and then put the wood backer on this 45-degree ramp and then drill press down into. So I was drilling these very precise angled holes to. It was just
Angled holes.
Yeah, kind of nuts. And I think I'm going to. Because the sign is going to sit off the wall. It's not going to be flush with the wall. There's going to be like an inch off the wall, and I'm going to punch holes around the perimeter. So I think it's going to glow, like a backlit glow around the frame, and then the letters themselves are going to be backlit too. I don't know. It's getting kind of crazy.
I like the idea. I'm trying to visualize it. It sounds like
I'm not doing a good job describing my vision, but when you, and I don't even know if it's going to work. Like maybe I'm going to turn this thing on and you're not even going to be able to notice it. But I think it's. And then I mentioned about doing signs, and 2 people are like, "Oh, can you make me a sign out of my YouTube logo?" And I'm like, "Oh. Do I want to start a business making signs of YouTube logos?" That might be something I do. I don't know.
All Things YouTube and sign making, Monday nights at 7.
I think I could.
Sounds like a new channel right there.
I could pull that off. Well, with the material, because some people have like big signs, like above a couch or something like that. Maybe I could do that. I don't know.
We got a request here. Sammy says, "Oh, does Matt make desks? If so, I'm still thinking, but I might need a special desk."
Well, I made this desk right there. I made that. So
nice.
I wouldn't say I make desks plural. I make desk singular.
I make desk.
I made my desk.
I love lamp.
I make a desk.
Lamp for life. Linux, Apache, PHP, MySQL.
Yeah. I'm just hoping like you'll have more leg space, because I remember the last video show, your back was literally against the wall there with the keyboard, and I was almost gonna like afraid that if you sneeze, like everything would be knocked off and everything there, Matt.
It's weird. It's like I'm in a ship of a spacecraft. I'm trapped. Stuff in front of me, stuff below me, stuff around me.
Sammy says it would be a paid project. So what are you charging? What, $47,000?
I
on a good day.
I will have to instantly reject the desk job, Sammy. I'm so sorry. That is a very large item. It's impossible to ship. A lot can go wrong. I don't think I'm cut out to make large pieces of furniture. Oh, I mean, I can, but
$20, but $54,000 in shipping and handling.
I will consider doing YouTube logos as a sign. I will consider that, but big projects like that, there's a whole level of complexity on top of that.
Is it on FlexPay? You have 5 FlexPay.
That's not. That may or may not be, but that does not change my stance.
Well, Venmo's out the window, I guess, John.
I'm just, I'm trying to see if I can work in a QVC deal,
I'm not being mean. Like, don't take this the wrong way. I don't see myself doing that work. I apologize.
We got Robin's Buys and DIYs. It says, "Hi, everyone."
Robin, I tried to catch your stream. My training ran long, and I wasn't able to. She was streaming earlier. As a guest, I believe. How did that go, Robin? Let us know.
Insert Batman joke here.
Sammy wanted to get a late night desk for the show.
I was considering making myself a late night desk for my new second streaming studio, but then I was like, oh, I want to try the chair method. So I went a different way. And
I didn't even know that's what it's called.
Robin says, "No worries, it was fun." And she also is wishing us all a happy Earth Day on this Earth Day.
I like the Earth. I'm pro Earth. I live there.
Sammy's not a woodworker.
Well,
viewer discretion is advised.
It would be kind of cool to have one of those nice desks like David Letterman has, or you know, some of the talk show hosts have, with the little cutout
where you toss the pencils and you have the glass breaking.
Yep.
Yeah. I had lots of ideas for my second studio. I wanted to do like the video wall. I wanted to get 4 edgeless televisions and put them together in a grid and put it behind me, but I decided that was a little over the top. And that would look good behind a desk. That wouldn't look good in front of a leather chair.
There are Letterman desk online everything.
Oh, nice.
And Robin says, someone said the planets align tonight.
Very good.
I thought it was like a line from a song or something.
Sammy says, you are close to me, so you could come out for a day.
Yeah. Well, if my life depended on it, I could do it. It's just depending if I...
Robin says that's something they haven't done for 1,000 years.
There was a time a decade ago where all of them lined up. Like it was Mercury to Pluto. They were all straight line. People thought, you know, there'd be catastrophe. Nothing happened. At least I thought that was the case.
So you're saying if there's anything that's going to happen, it's going to happen tonight?
I don't know. I do know the one time I had my telescope working, I pointed it to a super bright star in the sky and nearly fell over when I looked in the lens, and it was Jupiter. I could see Jupiter through the lens. Like you look up, it's just a little star, but you look through the lens, I'm like, holy crap. And it was face on the sun, because you could see the whole thing. It wasn't like in half moon, you know.
Holy crap would definitely be the thing you say if you saw Uranus.
That's too far out there.
Yeah.
I guess it's going to line with Mars.
Way far away. But I could also see the 4 large moons of Jupiter in real time. And one of them went behind the planet while I was watching it. What is it? Io, Ganymede, Europa, and Callisto, the 4 big ones. Anyway, we should meet up in New York City. Yes, we should meet up in New York City. I approve that statement.
It's been approved by Haas.
Robert's not too far from New York City. JV, you're actually closer to New York City than I am.
That's right.
So my question to Stuart is, why haven't we done that yet? That would be fun. That would be fun. I know a couple, a friend, a husband and wife, who are actors, and they live in Manhattan. It's always nice to see my actors when I'm over there. And their son is also an actor. His son's only like 10 or 12, and he had a Netflix. He was a main character on a Netflix movie, like a series, Netflix series.
Do you know some of his work? You want a shameless plug for?
Yeah, I can.
All right,
I can show you. It was funny because the one thing he did, he showed up to an event. And he was in a red suit. And he's kind of in front of the step and repeat wall or whatever, where they're taking the pictures. He had the coolest. Who has a red suit? It wasn't burgundy. Like, it was red. I was like, little man, you're looking sharp.
Sammy might be doing an interview on Monday in the city.
Wait, did you say burgundy?
Great
Yeah.
story. Compelling and rich. Well, that's going to do it for all of us here at Channel 4 News. You stay classy, San Diego. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Oops. Couldn't resist.
Stay classy, San Diego.
Raising Dion. Did you watch the show Raising Dion on Netflix?
How is it?
That's who I know. There he is. Here, let me share the screen. I have the audio muted on my end.
Gotcha.
Oh. Here we go. Hang on one sec. I gotta change my... Hey, 1 sec. Oh, man. Oh, boy.
Not him.
1 second.
Oh.
And
The
then...
cloning machine got out of hand.
There we go.
This is Raising Dion was the...
Season 2 of Raising Dion on Netflix.
Yeah, he's got a lot of airtime in season 2. Is this... He's one of he was the main protagonist in season 2.
Have been.
There he is. Oh, you saw him there. That's him right there. Yeah.
Dion.
He's an intense actor too. Like he there were rave reviews, like, because he was like some dark possessed child of this entity or something, and he pulled it off. Like, he freaked people. People couldn't sleep because of his performance. It was...
You think potentially up for an Oscar at some point?
In his lifetime, I would not doubt it. I would not doubt it. But I'm friends with the obviously.
Will he be yelling at some stand-up comic to get the name of his wife out of his... Never mind. Yeah.
Boy, what a career ender that was.
Get the name of my live stream out of your effing mouth.
He lost another movie. A movie was greenlit, and he got yanked from it.
Well,
He was going to be he was going to play Gandhi. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Whatever it was.
Sorry. Oh no, I was just like saying, I think Disney Plus had yanked his National Geographic special he was working on or something. So
Too
I guess they'll
bad,
just
so
get Barry
sad.
Reynolds somewhere else.
Let's have a moment of silence for our dear friends at CNN Plus.
He only has 225 million, so like, let's not shed a tear too badly for the man. We can do a meetup.
And then go for a run in Central Park. Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
I'm liking how this is shaping up. Maybe if we could tack it, I'm gonna be in upstate New York in July. Maybe we can tack it on to that event. Then I would not have to make 2 trips. But anyway,
one trip, one run.
I'll have my
stops.
people call your people. We'll do lunch.
Yeah, and then a tavern on the green, and there'll be a run in Central Park and all that. Yeah.
Very good. Robert, are you down?
I'm sitting up.
Yep, for a run in Central Park.
I thought you said Central Park. I'm like, wait, what show is this?
Yeah, this is Friends Talk. Welcome to Friends Talk.
Hey,
We were on a break.
how you doing?
Pivot.
Pivot.
Sammy with a ah ha ha. The first one's an ah and then a double ha. So ah ha ha. Sammy.
Oh, it wasn't like a or a ha ha.
It'll be the East Coast Streamer Meetup.
Something like that. WrestleMania 47 or something like that. Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Brother.
I gotta keep pushing my glass. I gotta get these fitted Gotta wait for my other glasses to come in. I gotta get these.
How do you get a Warby Parker set of glasses adjusted? Do they have a series of stores by you that you can get them adjusted, or do you
I go to Babinaw Opticians, and they do it for free.
Babinaw Opticians?
Cool.
Babinaw Opticians, and I'm like, what do I owe you? They're like, nothing. I'm like, mother effer, you're not getting away with this. So I throw $20 bills in their face before I leave. I'm like,
Do you want me to get you a Dunkin' gift card? What are we talking?
It's like you don't even have to buy the glasses there. They'll adjust your glasses for nothing. I'm like, how is this a sustainable business model? I'm like, I've got a lot of problems with your free offer, buddy.
I don't get your business paradigm.
But they're one of the few independently owned companies. Like, they refuse to get on the what is it, Luxottica train. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Is that on after 11 o'clock on the weekends?
There is one company that makes 95% of all eyeglasses. Doesn't sound legitimate, but it is. All of them. Nike, Ray-Ban, all made by the same company. All frames are made by the same company, except for 5%. Warby Parker and Walmart Opticians are the only two that aren't owned by one company. Has all the every brand is under Luxottica. Can you believe that? How has something got that far out of whack in our lifetime?
The weird and the wacky.
The wild and the whacking.
What?
Some real wild stuff there. I did not know that.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, look it up. If you want to do a fun Google search, look up Luxottica. And
Jamie says there's like 10 food conglomerates for all foods and stuff, I think.
Yeah, things have. Yeah, they try and be sneaky about it. They act like there's several different companies. It's all the same company.
It's all the same company.
All the same.
Are we talking about food or glasses?
Both.
Well, I'm
Okay.
talking about glasses.
The glasses that you're wearing can be food. The food that you're eating
Oakley's?
can be glasses.
Ray-Ban, all of them. Ralph Lauren, they're all Luxottica. Every single brand.
Made by
is
Acme.
Luxottica. Anyway, to get away from, I used to wear glasses that were designed by French architecture college students. They would have a eyeglass contest every
Oui,
year.
Très bien.
And then the winner they would manufacture and sell them around the world. So I used to have a French. I used to wear French lenses, but I got a
Magnifique.
little out of control.
Jamie says glasses
mon
you
Dieu.
can eat. Sacre bleu.
Oui, oui.
Called croissant.
Hmm.
Croissant.
j'avoue.
Je suis gramousi.
Wah. That's all I know.
I like my
Alouette.
glasses made in America or made in France. I like my
En français.
watches made in Japan. I like shoes made in America and
You don't like
Low end-
Italian shoes?
no, I like there's an American brand I like. Carolina. Did you ever hear of Carolina boot and shoe?
Made in
Carolina
Japan?
boot
Is
and
that
shoe?
made in Hoboken? Hoboken, New Jersey, Carolina shoes?
Negative.
Fargo, North Dakota.
That was a movie.
Hmm?
Or electric
My
company. car.
razors.
It's about making shoes, if you watch really closely.
Not a PBS show.
Mm-mm. No.
My car is American Ford.
America.
I don't know. It's funny.
I can dig it.
Chocolate. Belgian.
I thought you were a
Waffles?
Hershey guy. I thought all Hershey all
I
the
do-
time.
I do. I like the dark chocolate from Hershey. I do. And
The dark chocolate from Hershey.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So you could try to make that frozen waffle.
Yeah, I mean, there's many different ways you could play this.
Yep.
But it's just nuts.
We could leave
I
that
don't know,
as nuts. Yeah, we could leave
I'm
that as
very
exercise.
particular about products. I like products that are well built. And
Yeah. Beats a crappy build any day.
Durable.
right, some people like the throwaway stuff. I only need it for what it does, and then when it breaks, I'm gonna buy another one. I like to buy things that last.
It's not a one and done sort of thing. You want at least a good 14 years worth of use out of it.
There's a whole subreddit called Buy It for Life. It's a fascinating community. All the physical products will last you a lifetime. Like they'll never, like they've got a hair comb that's made out of metal. Like it's indestructible. It would be the last hair comb you ever purchase in your life. And they'll do a lot of leather. They'll do a lot of book bags that you strap over your shoulder. You know, backpacks, and they'll say like this backpack. I think like the Swiss Army knife, like the Swiss, they make a backpack that's really indestructible. Belts that'll last you forever. It's just a cool subreddit for products. I highly recommend it.
So you have the Alton Brown philosophy about unitaskers and multitaskers. You don't want to own any sort of product or tool that's a unitasker. It has to have more than one task that's associated with it.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Not necessarily. I like the tool that produces the best output. And if that's a single tool, I'm down for it.
Down with a single tool, huh?
They make what is it called? They had this weird woodworking contraption that was 7 woodworking tools in one. It was the same motor, but the motor could be a table saw, it could be a lathe, it could be a bandsaw, and then you kind of reconfigure the same motor to what you want. And people who love them, but most people hate it. They're like,
if you love them,
separate table
you'll
saw.
love them for life.
Just buy a separate bandsaw. Don't buy this thing. It's scary. This product. It's like I would never touch it with a 10-foot pole. Like that's like a multi-use type of thing. I would never do that.
Sounds like a Swiss Army knife than a table saw.
It is a Swiss Army knife of woodworking tools. Now, don't get me wrong. I do have the multi-tools. You know, these things are awesome. You ever see these?
Leatherman?
Yeah, Leatherman, baby. Got all
nail
all
clipper. Got a nail clipper.
You got one too?
Yeah. Always
I got a clipboard.
Yeah. I got that. I got plastic fork.
What do I have? Tape measure.
There you go. Wow.
Well,
Boy, that could be really dangerous. Well, what other wacky things have?
Got any string that needs cut?
Blackberry.
I got a stapler. I got a GoPro battery.
What wacky things you have watching us tonight? Let us know in the comments.
I got all the accoutrements.
Oh, a dime bag. Very cool.
Unsharpened pencil. Motorola?
Yeah. Microtac 650. Not the 650M, mind you. The 650. This is in case I need to call 1983.
Jamie has a drill.
Oh, okay.
As in, it's not a drill?
It's not a tumor.
Ah.
He's not the tumor.
Get in the chopper.
Get in the chopper.
Hey, I heard if you say that actor's last name, don't say it. you will not be monetized on YouTube. Something about Arnold S. last name. If you say his last name, it's bad on YouTube. I don't know why, but that has it with anecdotal evidence that has proven to be true. Someone
Arnold
clue
the
me
Pig?
in as to why that is.
Arnold's from Happy Days.
Makita. That's a good.
like a-
That's a good brand. Makita.
Schnitzel.
That sounds very tasty.
Schnitzel.
Processed meat.
I'm sure bound to pump you up.
I still love the Terminator 2. What a fun movie that was. Like that, I think was like the perfect action. Wasn't real heavy. It was fun. It was believable sci-fi. It had a good story. I mean, that was a good movie, wasn't it? Like that was like that was the movie of the decade, I think.
The movie of
Terminator.
the decade.
Back when it came out. I don't think. Yeah, that was a great flick.
When did it come out?
Oh, that's a good question. Someone Google that for us, please. I
thought
did
it
like
was
the
either was it
Harley he
89?
was on. Do you remember he stole the Harley? Arnold. That was a Fat Boy. That was the name of the model of Harley. I'm like, I'm
I
gonna
guess
get me
that
a
was
Fat-
Arnold's nickname.
No, he's not. It's like I'm gonna buy me a Fat Boy one day. And then put my shotgun down the
91.
front forks like he did.
91?
I thought that was pretty cool.
31 years old, that movie. Man.
Yeah, the numbers.
We
work
are
out that way.
antiques,
Got it.
ladies and gentlemen. We are antiques.
Great flick. I remember Subway had the franchise, so they had the Terminator 2 cup and the Terminator 2 like. Anyway, I just remember. Good movie.
I thought you were gonna name a sandwich.
I don't know if they had promotions, but I remember they had the posters and the things like that in Subway. That's when I was destroying Subway sandwiches. That's when they were good before Subway kind of.
Were you eating multiple Subways a day?
I'd go there twice a week for lunch because that's when I actually showed up to work.
Jamie says people love
Gotcha.
antiques. Jamie, thank you. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you.
Oh, okay. I'm being summoned to my next live stream.
Uh-oh.
So
Now you did it,
Andy?
Matt.
Can I give a little plug for it?
Sure.
I don't have a link for you, but if you search for
Just not that person's
Living-
last name.
Living with Disability is the YouTube channel. It's Jerry Blakesley.
Jerry Blakesley, Living
Okay.
with Disability.
Yep.
That's where
I'll
Matt
be.
Haas is going in moments.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be on air immediately. I think I got to go pre-show stuff, but that's where I'll be shortly after this. So.
Matt will be pre-showing in mere moments Living with Disabilities with Jerry Blakesley this
Thanks
evening.
for putting up
Pause me a
with me,
second.
JV. He puts up with me every week. I don't know why he keeps having me back
Matt,
on.
it's because you're the brother I never had. I love you,
Well,
man.
come on.
That's why.
Robert, always good to share the screen with you, my friend.
Likewise, amigo. Always cool to be able to be with you guys.
Robert, we
You-
gotta do this more often. I don't know you, so sometimes you're a stranger, sometimes you're here. It's what?
Please,
What?
okay, can you
What?
give Josh a message for me?
All right, either I can send him the URLs. Oh, go
I'll
ahead.
I'll put you on solo for this. There you go.
All right.
Tell Josh I said hello, and I urge Josh to do more physical comedy with you on screen because that's always
Oh, God.
gold, my friend.
Gold. It is gold.
Let me make sure my my health insurance paid for the month before we do that.
All right,
Yeah, we
hey,
won't-
last time I left early and you didn't do that special blow me up where I look and then like you take me off. So how about you ask me a question, I'll look and then you pop me off.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to do this.
No. It was easier because he wasn't seeing it. And then, you know,
Right.
yeah.
Hang on a second. I think I blew up my screen.
You
There we go.
blew up your you blew up your screen.
Well, yeah, I forgot it was a deadly shot.
Robert,
there.
why don't you do the thing where you blow
Yes.
me up or something? You know, you ask me. Anyhow, how's it going? there it is. There's shots fired. Shots fired. Jamie says, Matt, he's so hot right now. Zoolander reference. Very well done. Very well done. 10 points for Jamie and the opportunity to pick again. Oh, man, what a week. What a week. How about you? You're on mute again. You're on mute again. Always quick with the shots fired. No voice. Nope. There's shots fired. And he's gone. No. It's Jamie says he's a hell of a mind. Yeah. Oh, man. One more try, Robert. Oh, now he zooms in on himself, but can we hear? No, we can't. We still can't hear him.
How about now?
Now we got it. Oh, wow. Okay, good.
Yeah, it's taking the audio from a mobile phone, so I'm just getting used to hearing myself.
Hmm.
Ugh.
It's all good. It's all good.
So, what's on tap for you this week?
So this weekend, I have an MS walk tomorrow in Media, Pennsylvania, where we're raising money for the National MS Society, where people can actually donate money to that at rebrand.ly/adventure to a cure. It's almost like I was reading a live read, but I wasn't. I was just saying what's going on. And then Sunday, I have plans. Saturday night, I might have plans. And then Monday, it looks like a long week. So it looks like it's back to back. And Monday is April's birthday. So happy early birthday in advance, April, for sure.
Happy early birthday.
Mm-hmm. Sarah, small changes. Says JV and Jamie and Robert and the rest of the Eyewitness News team. That's what Sarah just said.
Oh, let me see if I can try to get the other one to work.
All right. Give it.
Great story. Compelling and rich. Well, that's going to do it for all of us here at Channel 4 News. You stay classy, San Diego. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Jamie says, Sarah, loving the videos. So am I, Sarah. You're doing great stuff over there. And Matt is laughing as he's getting ready for Living with Disabilities with, yes. Jamie says, yes, with 7 S's. The 7 yes, sir. Marilyn joining us on YouTube says, hi everyone, I'm running late today with 3 waves and 3 purple hearts. Well, 3 waves and 3 blue hearts back at you, Marilyn. Hope you're doing well this evening. And Sarah says, thanks, Jamie, you're the sweetest, with a heart. Robert's thinking about life again, and he's on mute again. Going for the graphics, going for the videos, and then no one hears from him for another 3 hours. It's fun times. Let's see. While Robert's trying to figure this out, I will remind everyone, as I've been reminding multiple times tonight, that multiple sclerosis is something that's been near and dear to me for the last 16 months, but quite frankly, the last 11 years. This is a collective of passionate individuals in the National MS Society who want to do something about MS now to move together towards a world free of multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis is comprised of unpredictable and often disabling flare-ups of the central nervous system. Such flare-ups disrupt the flow of information within the brain and between the brain and the body. The National MS Society is the largest private funder of MS researchers in the world, investing more than $1 billion to date. MS stops people from moving, but the National MS Society exists to make sure that MS doesn't. To contact the National MS Society, please call 1-800-344-4867. Once again, 1-800-344-4867. Or go to their website at nationalmssociety.org. And then, as we were talking about this evening already, as I did last year, I'll be taking part in the Walk MS 2022 at Ridley Creek State Park tomorrow in Media, Pennsylvania at 10 a.m. The site will open at 9. We are raising money for this at rebrand.ly/adventure to a cure. Once again, rebrand.ly/adventure to a cure. Try saying that 5 times fast, you won't be able to. rebrand.ly/adventure to a cure. We are matching donations tonight until 9 o'clock. The first 1,000 of the donations that come in this evening until 9 will be matched 1 for 1. So certainly, if you have a chance to go to rebrand.ly/adventure to a cure, please learn more about multiple sclerosis, but you can also donate there. Muchly appreciated, and much love and much thanks across the board. And also, again, thank you to Nicole and Brad before for donating $50. That will be matched tonight. So we have $950 left in that bucket. Anything that gets donated between now and 9 o'clock will be matched at rebrand.ly/adventure to a cure. Long read, somewhat improvised, me tongue-tied again, but that's how we roll. Robert, how's your audio?
Well, I had to switch back to the other.
And now you're in
the
duplicate.
other ones, so yeah.
Today, I consider myself the most luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Well, spare your ears. I'll sign them. But it's always good to see you, John. And look forward to catching up with you virtually soon.
Robert. It was great having you on the show tonight. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe.
For Pedro, John. V.
Take care, Robert. Thank you, man.
Always good to see you.
Always good seeing you, bro. Take care.
Bye.
And we go back to me. I move the bug a little bit out of the way. Well, it's something that I thought I was merely around the corner from, and I surely thought demyelination was once in my life in 2011, and then the events of November and December of 2020 and the ER visit on New Year's Eve of 2020 made me realize that is not the case. And I truly do have multiple sclerosis. I am muchly thankful for the National MS Society. I'm also very thankful for the University of Pennsylvania with all the care that they've been giving me in trying to treat the symptomology of multiple sclerosis. As we've talked about before on the main show, there is no cure for MS these days. There is no such agent as remyelination, but there's ways we can kind of halt the progress of the disease. I'm taking something called Osiris, which is something I take twice a year. It is something that goes against my B cells in the sense that it targets the CD19 and CD20 markers of my B cells, because multiple sclerosis is an autoimmune disease. It attacks the myelin sheath of my central nervous system. So the work of the central nervous system gets depleted by multiple sclerosis. However, the National MS Society makes sure that my central nervous system and the rest of all our symptomology, all our physiology, neurologically and physically, of everybody who has MS is in the best possible shape by the continued work and the continued fundraising that they do to try to have one better on this disease. Maybe at some point, as they get closer and closer, there would be a cure. If you want to raise some money and help me out, rebrand.ly/a venture to a cure. Again, rebrand.ly/a venture to a cure. The show that we were going to do last night on Talk Therapy, that is getting moved to Tuesday. That will air Tuesday night, 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific. And then Thursday is a topic to be determined. There are a couple of potential interviews that might happen on Thursday. If not, we have another topic to do on Thursday night. And then 1 week from tonight, we will do what we normally do on Friday nights. Have a conversation on anything and everything with Matt Haas, Paul Burke, and all of you here on VF Talks. I love this community, I love this show, and I love all of you, for sure. But until Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific, I will say the same thing I say at the end of every Venture Forward in VF Talks. Stay safe, stay sane, stay strong, stay sober. You're worth it. Have a wonderful night, have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern for the next episode of the Venture Forward. Have a wonderful weekend. I love you all. Fly be free.
Heading to Vegas in my blue striped car. She's riding shotgun and she looks like a star. Yeah, she's got the style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She says she likes it better when we go off-road. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. Gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's got a ticket to my heart. The sky is blue, I got the sun in my eyes. It can't get better than when she makes that smile. Yeah, she's got that style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She's turning up the volume on the radio. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. I'm gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's got a ticket to my heart. Ticket to my heart. 1, 2, 3,